Hey, what's going on, guys? If we see here on this article, well, I haven't refreshed it yet, so let me just go ahead and do that real quick for you. This is how long ago it has been posted. Well, I guess just not going to do that. But anyhow, it hasn't been any longer than 30 minutes by solo time found this. Which we see Helldivers 2 break the sales record with over 3 million units. And where's this coming from? And we'll get to talk about that in a second. In a stunning display of success, Helldivers 2 has shattered expectations by selling over 3 million units, a milestone that seemed distant given PlayStation's modest marketing efforts. Sony didn't see this coming, neither did these guys. They were an indie team. They've been around for a while. They did games like Gauntlet, Helldivers 1, which was a great game, and Magica. But it's just nice to see them get this jump. And I know Sony's taking that very serious, and you better believe that they're going to be getting close with these guys. So as we see down here, let's read this. It'll give you the idea here. Um, Johan, the CEO of Arrowhead and the creative mind behind Helldivers 2, shared this exciting news on Twitter, hinting at the game's unstoppable momentum towards the 4 million sales mark. This comes after the game's impressive start, which we know they told us 1 million real quick, with just 3 days of release. The pace didn't slow down with an additional 2 million flying off the shelves in the following 2 weeks. So this guy here says, I bet almost 3 million. He points up with, the eyeballs looking at all, good job. He didn't say no. He didn't deny it. So it's somewhere between 3 million and after that. We can just deduct that. And the game's, going to keep selling. There were some issues at first, but it's not how bad the game was. It was never bad. It was always a great game. It was server issues. Nobody saw this coming. This is their first game where they went to like the double A, effort. As we see right here too, double A. And let's talk about that, guys. Not every game needs to be AAA, and not every game needs to be $69.99 or $59.99. I like that balance we had in the 360 days or even the PS2 days before, where games were, having that balance. Because if you can sell 6 million copies at $39.99, and you wouldn't even sell a million at 59 or 69, that would be better. And the community would be bigger. You get more expansion, more growth, and you have a bigger base. And you can branch out and even expand even more over time. I believe Helldivers may even expand out more. We never know. Or we see Microsoft doing that with some of their select games, and some of them were service games. I can see Sony doing the same thing, and even the new CEO said the same thing. And this is big for Sony, and I know they've been helping them, and they're going to keep them close. You have to. Um, so, yeah, they made the right decision by making this game $39.99. That's an important key feature. It's right, so people can get in. It's not free to play, but it's not expensive either. $39.99 isn't that bad. You can spend that on going out to eat at food today with two people. Hell, um, but this is huge. After that, they had to redesign their original roadmap, and they took that original roadmap and they made a more professional one. They haven't released it to us yet because they can only do so much with the staff they have, but I guarantee you we'll be getting a roadmap here eventually that's going to branch out way more deeper than the one they originally had because they didn't think about this type of success. So when you get a lot more success, you can add a lot more to the game and balance with the budget that the publishers give you. Sony is the publishers. But now since Sony sees this, they're going to, you know, extend that budget line and want to go deeper. This is their first service game next gen, and we know about that shakeup that happened. So um, they're taking this extremely serious. They already said they're not going to have a huge AAA game until 2025. This is something they need to bank on for the rest of the year, along with what else is coming out. They have a good pipeline though. Like if you look at second party and third party, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Grand Blue Fantasy Relink, which I played, amazing. Helldivers right here, Stellar Blade, Rise of Ronin. You see, these are all games that you'll be getting there. Um, so not any AAA first party, but they have a good way to start off the year there, which is nice. And this game is very serious because it's not a game that, you release, you're done. No, it's a service game. You got to keep continuously updating that. So how can they manage and balance this, which is going to be very important. So these guys are definitely not sitting on the same staff they were before. Oh no, you better believe there's people in the PlayStation world. they came to help them too, and then they're hiring and doing other things to get things right to manage and maintain this in the long term. Because I don't think it's going to be dying anytime soon, and I hope it doesn't. I think it'll branch out too. But this is what I kind of wanted to talk about. If we go down here a little bit, they even raised it from 700K cap to 800K, and I think this will be right. And it went back to positive ratings. You see, let's talk about that too. Sometimes I think when it comes to that type of stuff, it's a little bit childish because it's like if we understand the situations, we wouldn't go giving a game like a 3 or a 2 because I can't get on the game. One day that's going to be fixed. Are you going to leave that there? Because that's not the development quality of the game. It's something they have to fix that's temporary and then it'll be gone permanently. Sometimes that stuff is just very childish and you can't take it serious. I don't. I take professional stuff serious. It's like when people go on meta, when a game is not on another console and they give it a 0 and it's like, that says a lot about them and not a lot about the game. And people who take that serious and want to support that, that would say a lot about you. You don't give a game a 0. You know what I mean? It's like it's not a 0. And you don't give a game a 2 or 3. Like you need to be more balanced and professional about it. And then wait. I don't do any of that. I just support the game. I don't see the point of being way off the deep end on stuff like that. I just believe it's very childish. Um, but as you see, when it comes to that, it's kind of like a dualistic thing in the mind. Now it works for them. They feel this dopamine, a little bit of serotonin effect, and they go back and rate it positive again. It wasn't true anyways, and it was just, you know, not a good mindset of doing that. So the best thing to do is to be um, constructively critical about it in a professional manner, not all this other just ridiculous stuff and crying, because it's just not going to help. Just be better about it because they already have to deal with a lot to begin with. People don't know what it is to be a developer and they deal with suits and ties, stocks, Wall Street, all that type of stuff, and then day by day basis to meet these guidelines. It's not an easy job, and they deal with a lot anyways. But so you have people like that that come in and just 0 and then harassing and then all this nonsense, and it's like it's not helping. But they're doing the best they can. Trust me. I guarantee you, they probably even got beds in the development area during those times and are sleeping right in that office. You never know. But yeah, could this game come to Xbox? A lot of people were wondering. It's not out the hallmark. Sony never said no. Could it come to the new Nintendo console in the future? Who knows? I believe that it could possibly come out to Xbox, but it just doesn't make any sense why they were having server issues with the pull that they had. And we know the Xbox dude, bro, shooter community. I mean, they love their shooters. I love some of mine too. I play all the consoles, been playing since the 90s. That's their type of world. I mean, it fits in that world perfectly. And I know a lot of people who are in the Xbox world who don't have a PC want to play something like that. Co-op shooter. Dude, bro, you got my back, man. Let's go in there. You know what I mean? Military style. They want to play it. And there's those developers do want that on there. But the thing is that you gotta fix the pull that you have now. You can't add more when you already have an issue. So that's not out the box, guys. We can tell you that that most likely is going to happen probably because it this new guy that's coming on the scenes, he has that vision. He knows it's all about business, it's all about expanding and making your game look better and having a bigger community. And if that means putting it on your competitor's console, I mean they're not real enemies like you think, then yeah, do it. Why not? Why not make the game grow if it's that good and it deserves that success? Microsoft's doing it, you do it. You know what I mean? So, and the market's having a little bit of saturation at the moment, so yeah, just branch out. You're still publishing it. It's your game. You know what I mean? And you have what you need for it. Even if you want to wait to say it did what it needed to do for PlayStation, so it can't do much more. Let's just put it out over here. Like they did with Sea of Thieves and Grounded. Now let's expand out, keep the community vibrant and healthy. So, and this game is awesome. I played Helldivers 1. I played Turn Up the Heat Edition. I played all the expansions and everything. And the new species that's coming in, I don't know if you guys know about it, the Illuminate. Um, they're like this aquatic robot species. They have advanced technology. They've been alive for several hundred thousands of years. They have shields all around them, advanced technology, teleportation technology. I mean, there's something else. So if you guys are looking for new species and you're tired of being stuck on the bugs because you're scared of the automatons like some people are, there's strategies to approach them guys. Static field mortars and regular mortars, railguns help. You know, stunning them in a static field and keeping them stunned and then nuking them on top of that. You also can take down those drop ships as well. That's some tips for you guys. And if you take down the dropship, everything is killed and it blows up and hits everything that's on the ground. So there's ways to approach them. I know that civilian mission is ridiculous. Everything else is fine, but that's definitely out of balance. But anyhow, you know, this is kind of what I wanted to cover, and it's good to see this. So they'll probably update us on some official stuff soon. Like I said, I got this, guys. I got this out for you ahead of time. Like and subscribe if you like this type of stuff. I would appreciate that. I'm gonna be bringing you more stuff. But this is what I wanted to cover, and there's a huge road map coming. I'm telling you that, and there's more awesome stuff coming for this game. So I'll be doing more stuff if they update it and let you guys know what's going on. Thanks, guys. Peace.